West Dominion, the answer to everything, the universe, and which of us is best at Dominion.
What do you get when you multiply 6 by 7?
Well, it doesn't matter where you multiply things, they come to the same number. Math is
Okay,
universal.
fine, whatever.
Are we ready?
Move on.
Fairgrounds costs 6, it's a victory card, worth 2 victory points per 5 differently named cards you have, round down.
That's in the variety box.
No, it's in the, is that the feather box?
Yeah.
Is that guilds or
How's the pie?
cornucopia? It's good pie.
Oh, it's good.
I would recommend.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
Not to internet people, because they can't get it, but...
Oh, we have a new allies. Skirmisher. Plus a card, plus an action, plus a goal. This turn, when you gain an attack card, each other player discards down to 3 cards in hand.
If you buy an attack card, he
Yeah.
attacks people?
When you gain one. Yeah, right there. He's a skirmisher.
Alright. He doesn't directly attack anybody, though.
Well, no.
Only when you gain another attack card. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
That'll be interesting.
But
But he's good.
since it's a card in action and a coin,
That's a great card, ain't it?
you can acquire all the skirmishers and be in pretty good shape. Okay, cost 5, trading post, trash 2 cards from your hand. If you did, gain a silver to your hand.
Okay. Intrigue. It's an arrow. A dart.
A dart. No, it's a mask.
Okay.
You're tricking me.
I know.
Modify. Trash a card from your hand. Choose plus a card and an action, or gain a card costing up to 2 more than the trashed card. Okay?
Clearly that's a wine glass filled with milk.
Modify. That's the one I haven't played with yet.
What?
A wine glass filled with milk.
Okay.
Grand Market. 6 optional. Plus a card, plus an action, plus a buy, 2 coins. You can't buy this if you have any coppers.
In play.
This
In
is a
play.
very
In play.
expensive set of
In play.
cards so far.
But yes, it is.
I would love it if we just didn't have any cards worth 3 or 4.
That would
Right.
be interesting.
It really would be. You'd have to buy silver.
Well, this one's 4. We could veto it. Horse traders, plus a buy, plus 3 coins, discard 2 cards. When another player plays an attack card, you may first set this aside from your hand. If you do, then at the start of your next turn, plus a card and return this to your hand.
Oh, that's pretty deadly against the skirmisher, isn't it?
Well, it doesn't say that it protects you from the skirmisher, it just gives you,
Well,
No,
Yeah,
but
but
it makes you have 5 cards in hand.
yeah, it's good.
Again.
Like you discard this out of your hand, but you still
Oh,
get it,
oh, I
and
see.
you get
Plus you
another
get this one.
plus a card.
yeah. Okay, all right, so where am I here? Probably right here. Oh, the
Doesn't
old
have any plus
monument.
actions, though.
2 coins and a victory point. Somebody made a living off of that one time. I'm trying to remember when. And a duration card, action duration attack. Highwayman, at the start of your next turn, discard this from play and plus 3 cards at the start of your next turn. Until then, the first treasure each other player plays each turn does nothing.
I like that.
Oh, that's
That's pretty wicked.
That is a fun
That's
one.
that's a new allies. At the start of your next turn, discard this from play. Oh, I see. All right, I get it. I get it.
Highwayman, highwayman, does whatever a highway can.
Innkeeper costs 4 plus an action. Choose 1 plus a card, or plus 3 cards, then discard 3 cards, or plus 5 cards, then discard 6 cards. Ooh, that's not bad.
What?
That's fun. That's fun. And last and not least is the old Sentry Gal. Plus a card and plus an action. Look at the top 2 cards of your deck. Trash and or discard any number of them. Put the rest back on top in any order. Wow, that's a pretty nice card too.
That's a 5. All right. Can we have a gentleman's agreement here?
I don't know. Are we
I
sure?
would like us all to veto a 4-cost card.
You want no 4-cost cards. So then we're going to have Highwayman and Skirmisher and no Horse Traders.
That's why I was looking for a gentleman's agreement first.
I just don't think that sounds like a very fun game.
There's no splitters. No way to have a splitters. There's several trashers.
Yeah.
Good trashers though.
I'm gonna veto the monument.
Okay.
If this is not
Nobody's gonna
a
buy
3 or,
that.
if this is not a 4 or below cost card, then you guys don't have to feel obligated to also veto the 4 costs.
Ironworks.
4-cost card.
Gain a card costing up to 4. If the gain card is an action card plus an action, treasure card plus a coin, victory card plus a card. Well, I don't know. I don't see anything.
I'm gonna veto the Highwayman, I think, because it seems a little weird in this game, and I think it's a cool card.
Why is it weird in this game?
Well, because we have this Highwayman Skirmisher, but also Horse Traders thing, and I'm not really capable of figuring out what the best way to approach that is. And if I just veto the Highwayman, then
Well, obviously
I don't
not
have to
from
think about
behind,
it.
or else
I
the
don't have
horse
to think
trader
about it
gets
as hard.
Clerk. 2 coins. Each other player with 5 or more cards in hand puts 1 onto their deck. At the start of your turn, you may play this from your hand. Action, reaction, attack. Each other player with 5 or more cards puts 1 onto their deck. At the start of your turn, you may play this from your hand, but can't you always at the start of your turn play this?
Yeah,
Oh,
but it doesn't
but it
cost an action.
Doesn't cost an action.
does it say it doesn't
That's-
cost an action?
Yes.
It's implied.
Well, it not even just implied. It says it in the errata.
Did you look at the?
Yes, I looked at the thing for that.
What is this diamond thing? Oh, that's the prosperity. Oh, okay, I see.
It's the 2nd edition prosperity symbol.
It's a diamond.
Oh, you mean the symbols have changed?
Yeah, apparently. Well, just for some of them.
Right.
When we update Seaside eventually, the Seaside one will probably be different than the Anchored is. Probably. Maybe. Maybe they just switched from a treasure chest because...
Okay. That's fine, I guess. veto something? We all did, didn't we?
I did.
I have 3 for my first. I have to buy a silver, right? Okay. Done.
I don't even know what cards I have yet. Let's see.
If he gets 5 and 2, that's way.
I have 3, so yes, I will also have to buy a silver.
I've got 4, which means I'm taking an innkeeper, I guess.
I have 4. I'm taking a clerk.
Well, I have 4, so what am I gonna take? That's kind of wicked.
I did buy an attack card. I don't know if you want to write that down, Arthur.
Wait.
The clerk.
Oh, the clerk is an attack, isn't it? Oh, yeah. I forgot to even mark when we started. So, like,
Your timer is
Timer
basically
now.
worthless.
yeah.
I will buy a clerk as well.
I buy a silver.
The grand market is the one you can't buy with coppers, right?
Yep.
Right, in play. No splitters. I mean, not any way to split at all, right?
Well, I've got the sentry and the trading post in this. Like, the trading post is normally a good card. Interesting. Alright, I will play my clerk. And then I have 2 more coppers.
Okay, I'm gonna put this onto my deck. Dad? You've been
Yeah,
attacked.
I know, I'm trying to decide what I should dump. Okay, my turn? 3, I'm gonna buy a silver.
I have 4. I'm gonna get an innkeeper. I need this shuffled.
Okay.
Yeah, I like that too, I have 4. Gonna need a shovel. You didn't leave your clerk out.
It's not a duration.
It's not a duration card.
What?
It's not a duration card. It's an attack card.
Oh, right.
Is it my turn?
Right.
Looks like
No.
it.
Okay. Yeah, Dad just went.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. So I have an innkeeper. 1, 2, 3. I need this shuffled.
I'm gonna draw 5 and discard 6.
Mm-hmm.
Means you're going to be shuffling your deck an awful lot.
4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4. I'll be taking a clerk. And I need the shot.
I've got 3, 4, 5, 6. I will take a sentry, I think.
Okay, clerking.
Oh boy, I've got 5 cards in my hand. I'll put that on top.
Okay, sounds good. Come on.
Free clerk. Now this affects you.
We clerked again. Why do we keep clerking?
It's just what you do.
They're keeping track of things. Alright, on my turn, I'm going to draw 6 cards, or draw 5 and discard 6.
Oh, I don't have to do it. Unless he drew something that causes him to draw.
1, 2, 3,
Hmm?
4, 5, 6.
You don't have to do what?
I don't have to shuffle his deck until after
Oh.
his turn.
I do have a clerk. If you have 5 cards in your hand.
Been clerked, been audited.
Got 3 coins. Which isn't enough. I'll take a silver.
Alright, let's see what can happen here. I'm going to draw 3 and discard 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Gives me 5. Boy, there's some good 5s here. think I'm going to buy Sentry.
I as well am buying Ascentry.
Thank you.
I need this shuffled. There's a piece of chip that dropped.
I dropped a piece of chip. East Dominion. Is that fine for littering?
Discard down to 3 on your next turn.
Alright, horse traders. Discard 2. 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to take another Sentry, I think.
Okay, well, I'm clerking as fast as I can clerk here.
I'll put a card on top of my deck. Haven't been able to horse trader yet.
I have 7, I'm gonna buy a gold.
I'm gonna innkeeper. Draw 6, discard, or draw 5, discard 6. This 4. 5. 6, I guess.
Oh, silver, ouch.
Sentry.
What was that about the silver? I didn't catch that.
Skirmisher.
You had to discard a silver.
Oh, I see.
Sentry.
Did you draw one first?
Yes. Clerk. Copper. No, I can get a 4 cost.
Oh, you played clerk?
Clerk means that we have to discard down to 3.
No.
No, because he bought a clerk. Because he has a skirmisher.
Yes, the clerk means you have to discard down to 3.
What? Down to 3?
Because I had a skirmisher out.
What?
This turn when you gain... Oh, wait, but we don't have 5 cards, right? No, it doesn't
Nope.
matter. Okay.
Well, I played a clerk beforehand, so first you had to put 1 back on your deck if you didn't.
Yeah.
So first you go down to 4 from the clerk,
Yeah.
and then you discard 1.
Oh, this one's just discarded. It's not on top.
Why do I, because you played a skirmisher? Or you had,
Yes, so you put 1 back
when you
on
gain, when did you gain the attack card?
He bought a clerk.
right here.
Oh, you bought that clerk, not that clerk?
Yes.
Okay, so I have to discard 1.
Yeah.
Well, that sucks. You're a bad person.
See, I'd feel bad about that, except game 40 happened.
Yeah.
Clerk.
Still remembers that one.
Yeah, apparently.
Ask me when we hit game 80, and
I would
we'll
block
see if I
something
still
like that out of
remember.
my mind.
Oh, dear.
See, the more I mention it, the better it is for,
No.
later viewership.
No, I don't think so. We've been clerked again, but I've already been clerked. I'm down so far now, I don't have anything to,
Alright, I've got 4. I will take a innkeeper, I suppose. Arthur needs to be done before.
I'm done before.
Yes.
me too. I will take another innkeeper.
Yeah, 4. I'll be taking that. Horse traders.
Alright, so I have an innkeeper. I will draw 3 and discard 3. But I will need this shuffled in order to do so. Just 3 and 3.
Give us another beer, love. Innkeeper. Madam Innkeeper.
Madman Innkeeper.
Madam.
Madman Innkeeper.
Whose turn is it?
I'm discarding 3.
Oh, you're still.
I do have a horse traders. I'll discard 2. I've got 5 coins.
Alex, did you hear about that mad innkeeper? She can spit blood.
I'm going to take a another sentry because even though the first time I played a sentry it did not do anything at all, next time it'll be good.
Next time it'll be good. I'm playing an innkeeper for 3 and 3, and I need a shuffle.
We didn't get clerked last time, did we? On Alex's? Okay.
No.
Are we getting clerked on Dad's?
Don't know yet.
That's fair. We're not getting skirmishers, though.
Possibly. So I'm drawing 3. And I am discarding 3. So, monsieur. Yes, I see. Well, I will discard these 3. Oh, not so bad, no?
Well, now you can't skirmisher them.
Huh?
Nothing.
All right, I don't know where I'm at here, but I'm going to sentry, and I'm going to look at the top.
No, you have to draw one first.
Draw one first.
Oh, yeah, good idea.
Good idea, Lord.
Look at the top 2, thank you.
Of course it's a good idea.
And I'm going to trash or discard any number of them. All right. I am going to audit you fellows with my clerk.
Okay. I can do that. I'll just put that on top. Oh, wait. Take that back. I'm going to put this on top. Nope. Take that back. I'm going to put this on top.
Okay.
Very indecisive.
Whenever you're ready. It's fine.
Alright. Start of my turn, I'm clerking. Sentrying.
Let's see.
Sentrying. skirmishing. card. And I have 6. But I can't. I can't buy a grand market. So you guys are gonna have to. No, it's discard. Down to 3.
I screwed it up,
What?
didn't I?
What do you mean?
I bought a skirmisher with a skirmisher out.
Discard?
Down to 3.
All right. I have
English shuffled.
I'm just gonna do. I'm gonna play the sentry first. Trash that one. Play another sentry. Trash those 2. I'll play innkeeper. And let's do the 3 and 3. So I need to shuffle. Enough. Okay, I have a clerk for Arthur. Maybe that's already been damaged. Got 4 cards. I'll take a innkeeper. And
I'm gonna play my innkeeper, take this card, I've got 5, and then buy a sentry. And I need a shuffle. Please.
I'm going to play an innkeeper. I'm going to draw 3. And discard.
3.
Yes, yes. Empire.
Thank you.
No, I'm going to play a sentry.
Didn't you shuffle these at all?
And another sentry.
That is the poorest shuffle I've ever seen.
that means your next hands will be good.
But
Unless you got all your
I
action
could have
cards.
gotten these later with a sentry and gotten rid of them.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You know,
And now they're
I'm going to discard this actually.
still circling the drain.
Well, you know what Arthur does is he just sort of like slides them in different places. He doesn't put them right next to each other when he puts them in his discard pile.
Now I'm playing a skirmisher. And horse traders. So that's 4.
Don't you have to discard 2?
I did. 4 and 2 buys though. I mean that's quite nice.
Yeah. 4 and 2 buys. That really is a help in this game. You were the one that wanted us to get rid of all the 4s.
Yeah, well, we got 4s in
I'm
return
making
for our...
I was making a joke.
I thought it was an interesting suggestion, actually. I was considering it.
This is actually a difficult question.
Yes.
You can hurt Dad, but
Yeah,
I can give you a hint, clue you in a little bit. It might not hurt Dad that much if you had to
No,
discard a couple cards. It would hurt me a little bit. By one card.
It's not gonna make any difference to me. But, you know, you should make your own decision here. You shouldn't be
Horse
influenced by.
traders.
Horse traders. Oh, interesting.
So what does that mean? Nothing to us.
Nothing to
And I
us.
need this shuffled.
I will be happy to
Alright.
shuffle you. I will do a better job, I can guarantee, than Alex does. Alex can't seem to get 3 cards shuffled.
Horse traders.
There's 3 cards in order on my deck, in my discard. He's gonna have those same 3 cards
3,
right
4,
in
5,
order.
6, 7, 8. I got 8.
Did you discard first?
I had this horse traders out, so I had 6 cards in my hand instead of 5. Oh, I didn't discard. Oh, yeah, I got a discard too. All right, good point. Good point. Forgot about this horse traders discard. Good point. Good point. All right. So I've got 7, not 8. All right. What should I take?
Probably a fairgrounds.
Fairgrounds, yeah. I'll take a modify.
Okay. That's a good way of getting grand markets.
Interesting, okay. I'm buying another innkeeper.
You didn't attack me or anything?
With what?
He had some money. He had 4 points.
Clerk?
Didn't have a clerk.
He had 3, what do you call them? Estates, gold, and a copper.
This is disappointing.
Well, that's what he was saying to me.
I had 3 estates in my hand. A gold and a copper.
Disappointing.
Well, I mean, once I thought about it, I thought, well, at least I will not be seeing those estates for the remainder of, for the next couple of draws, so next couple of rounds.
Skirmisher.
Could be worse, right?
Could be worse.
Skirmisher.
Century.
Okay. Oh, I got this. Horse traders. Yeah.
Discard. Century.
It's almost maybe worth it to buy another horse traders, but
Yeah.
they don't have a plus action or anything.
Well, when another player plays an attack card, if you've got any horse traders, you can start laying them out, right?
Yeah.
Because he's played 2,
Discard this.
so yeah, that's not bad, is it?
I mean, Arthur plays an attack card every turn.
Yeah, so that's not a bad, I hadn't thought of that. Dang, that could be a good card. I mean, it's like a gold every,
Well, you have to discard 2. Like, playing the card itself isn't really that great, but it does protect you from the attack cards.
well, you can,
Clerk.
but you set it aside for your next turn, right?
You got clerked.
And I'm not playing these. And I'm taking the grand market.
Skirmisher, clerk. Okay, yeah. All right.
Oh boy, what do I want to do?
I need the shuffle.
No, just a second, I have to still clerk. I have to react to your clerk. change that. No, it doesn't make any difference.
I'm going to draw 3 and discard 3. Okay. It's not that helpful, really. Oh, wait a minute here. Hold on. Do I need to do this?
I'm just saying that my excuse is that I got up at 7 this morning and I haven't had a nap.
Okay.
Just want that for the record. Mark that down.
Alright, I am going to Sentry.
Dad's excuse.
Sentries are not doing any good for me. Oh.
Yeah, modify's probably gonna help. Once you get the right cards in the end.
Two more isn't enough to convert good cards. You need 3. You need the one with 3. But, yeah.
The size about these sentries.
Where are you going? We're going with you. They're not performing there.
Horse traders.
No, guard him. What, him? No, my son.
Oh, there's
I thought it would be a bit silly to guard a guard.
Oh, of course. Yes.
Ah, bloody hell, I'm down to 4 cards here. What am I going to do? Okay, I'm gonna go for 3 cards. Oh no, dos, tres. Well, this is terrible. This is terrible. Well, I can live without that. I can live without that.
Innkeeper can be kind of mean.
Man, this is not the way it's supposed to work.
Is that like a bowl of stew? Or is like there's some bread on it? Or
What?
the bowl she's holding.
The innkeeper?
Yeah.
Looks moldy. It's moldy bread. She's
3.
very proud of it, though.
1, 2, 3.
You know, when they say like room and board, they would have your food on a board, but it probably wasn't like a round board. It's probably just a square board.
Okay, I'm gonna audit you.
I refuse to be audited.
I like to discard something. It probably doesn't really matter. Should be something that I want.
We tried to audit him and he took off on his horse.
Why do you have so much money? You want a colony?
I do, but I'm gonna buy a platinum instead.
That's a lot of money. Where's Robin Hood?
Someone hasn't
needed?
been shuffling well enough.
No, someone's
Okay.
been shuffling.
I get this back and a card. Awesome. Burns Market.
When did you buy a Grand Market?
Last turn. Skirmisher.
I could have bought a Grand Market that turn. Ah,
Innkeeper.
should have
I'm
bought
gonna
a
get
Grand Market.
3. And I'm gonna toss, these 3. I think I messed up my order, but that's fine.
Going to have mercy on us.
Card. And then I need this shuffled.
And, oh, this?
Mm-hmm.
How many are you gonna draw?
1.
Okay.
Oh, I'm gonna look at 1. I'm gonna discard these 2. No, I'm gonna discard that. I'm gonna put this back on top. Then I'm gonna play a sentry. Draw 1. Look at the top 2.
Some of these sentries are actually doing their job.
Yeah. Different army.
Skirmisher. Horse traders. So 2, 5, 6, 7, 9.
Mm. Wow, that's pretty good with that.
And
No
2
money.
buys. So I'll be taking an innkeeper and a skirmisher, and everyone discards down to 3.
Discards down to 3?
Yep.
Okay.
And I need this shuffled.
I play a clerk to start from my free clerk.
Mm-hmm.
Another sentry. And I need this shuffled. Those 2 cards. Well, that's a great job there, Sentry. Great job. Keep up the good work. I'll take a card in an action. We'll play another Sentry. We'll trash that. Card in an action. Card in an action. I'll discard 2. Got 5 points. I'll take another of these ones.
I'm gonna draw 5, discard 6. So, what's good to discard? That.
Well, not the lamentations of their women, because I've heard that's best in life.
That only leaves me with 1 card.
What?
1, 2, Did I draw 5? Could I have?
Did you start with
You
3?
started with 3. You went
Yeah.
down to 2, and then you had to and then you drew 5, so you're up to 7, and you
Yeah.
discard 6, so
Yeah.
you're down to 1.
That's not very many cards.
Innkeeper is great when you're winning.
Well, this is totally terrible. I mean, totally terrible. I did the bad thing there. Draw a card. Look at the top 2.
Those are not all in your hand.
I know.
Just making sure.
Arthur's thinking like a computer programmer here.
Yeah.
Obviously not. Because I wasn't thinking like that. I mean, East Dominion.
Totally worthless hand. This is not working out for me.
Ah.
One card. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Just time for Arthur. Entry.
I need to shuffle.
There's one.
I'm afraid Arthur figured this out
Modify
before we did.
this for a horse trader, I guess. Or should I do? Or should I do a draw one? And then I would have plus an action. Do I want this or do I want to draw the sentry that's on top of my deck?
Wait, what? You were thinking.
I was thinking about trashing it, the stake for horse traders, but instead, trash it for a card and an action. Let me just shuffle wood.
That's fair.
I mean, it might work out for me. It did work out for me because it drew a silver. And, even if I trash either of these cards, you know. I'm actually gonna trash this. I have 5. By skirmisher.
Okay, I'm auditing again.
Okay.
9. Oh, wait a minute. I could not play those and I could get Grand Market instead. No, I'm gonna do this.
Okay. I have clerk and an innkeeper for draw 3, discard 3. Sentry. Sentry. Skirmisher. Grand Market. Grand Market. Skirmisher. Skirmisher. Horse traders. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Did you count the clerk?
11, 12.
Down to 3.
Mhm. Oh, and you got clerked first. So,
A horse trader
oh, you horse trader.
being clerked.
Dad?
Am I discarding or back on my
You
deck?
got clerked, and then you discard down to 3.
Down to,
One of those goes on top.
what?
You got clerked, so you put one card onto the top of your deck, and then
What? And
you
discard
got
to 3.
discard down to 3.
Okay, I have a clerk.
I need this shot. You can't catch me, taxman! I'm just checking in to see if you've been
Alright, I think I
using your
sentry first.
blueprints.
And I need my deck shuffle.
I should have bought some horse traders.
I mean, they're not. It would be nice to have one in every hand.
Yes, but
But if you had like,
kind of what I was thinking.
I mean, I guess it wouldn't. It would be fine to have as many as you wanted in your hand, actually. But yeah,
As long as you get attacked that turn.
Have we got synergies here going?
yeah, we're gonna get
Skirmisher
attacked
and
every turn though. because of the
Skirmisher and clerk,
skirmishers.
right?
Well, the synergy is the horse trader and skirmishers being in the game.
And the clerk.
Yeah, I guess.
just kind of wild.
Skirmisher just has like a synergy with all attack cards.
I could
Yeah.
discard this.
But it's actually not very good with the clerk compared to other attacks. Like, it's good with itself. But you aren't going to be buying that many clerks in a game.
I just want to keep them.
I was doing that backwards before.
I'm gonna modify this innkeeper for a grand market.
Ooh, nice.
Dad, would you like a pillow
4
cookie?
coins.
It's like
What does
a
it look
sugar
like?
cookie, but with raspberry filling.
Sure.
Yeah, it's worth a try.
Oh, it's huge. I'll need a bowl for
They're
that.
pillowy.
Give Dad the bowl I brought up for him.
Okay, thank you.
Or, no, that was...
Is it my turn?
Yes.
My pitiful 3 cards. I guess so. Okay, I'm gonna do 3 and 3. Discard 3, huh? Well, I'm gonna discard these. I'm gonna take a grand market.
Push trigger back, and a card. And mark it.
Ah,
And mark it. Skirmisher.
I'm gonna get killed this game.
Mark it.
Well, at some point, Arthur's just gonna start buying like 2 colonies per
Keeper.
turn.
Yes. He's,
1, 3.
well, we can't do anything because we're gonna be
2.
clerked and skirmished to death.
1, 2, 3. Yeah. And same thing. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2.
I guess I better vacuum up here.
3.
I need another one of those
Sentry.
pillow cookies
Do
too.
need this shuffle.
I think if I get off to a decent early start in the game, then I'm doing okay, but this time Arthur got off to a superbly good early start, and I got off to a sucky start. I'm predicting magnificent failure here, is what I'm
Well,
thinking.
like my first like 3 or 4 centuries did nothing.
I know,
Two.
they're truly,
Yeah.
It was pathetic. Truly pathetic. I would think at the beginning of the game, a century would be good.
mhm,
I'll take
Yeah.
these.
How could
absolutely.
it not hit something good?
I've had the same kind of look, actually. I haven't gotten rid of hardly anything useful.
Traders. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I didn't go for the
10,
skirmisher
11,
first. We went for the century first. Didn't
12,
didn't
13.
help. What do I do here? Do we discard? It's
Down to
just
3.
discard.
Yeah.
What? Again?
Uh huh.
Oh, because you bought a skirmisher.
Alright, I'm gonna discard my own skirmisher.
I need to
Century,
shuffle.
sorry.
Well, once you finish that.
Actually, wait a minute. Get rid of the skirmisher because he's not going to do anything for me. Not getting an attack card.
These are worth money.
Alright. Sentry. Oh, look at that.
Ta-da!
That's my first sentry. They got 2 things. I won't need that shuffle because I have a sentry. Sorry. Need to draw 1 card.
And look at 2. But which side of the card are you going to look at? The front or the back?
I'm gonna look at both sides. The good
You're gonna look at both
bad,
sides now?
and the ugly.
Are clouds illusions all you see? Both sides now?
What?
I just wanted to know if you was gonna look at both sides now.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Clouds illusions, all he sees.
Yeah, it's lyrics.
He
to a
really
song.
doesn't know clouds at all.
It's lyrics to a song.
Okay. I'll take your word for it.
Modify.
You're the only,
Hey, I'm willing to have this happen to me.
Coins.
how'd you buy Grand Market?
I modified
Oh,
an innkeeper.
oh, smart.
All right, innkeeper, you're gonna need to be a lot more places at once.
I'm gonna have a good hand next time.
Boy, I'm gonna have a good hand one of these days. Got 4 points. I'm gonna buy one of them horse traders. Who knows, maybe it'll save me 1 turn.
Oh, that's not a skirmisher.
What was that? What was
There's
that?
the skirmisher. Okay.
What about a skirmisher? What do I have to do?
You have a
Oh,
horse
I
trader.
don't have to do anything because I don't have a horse. But I will have to when he buys another skirmisher or something.
3.
Yeah. So the thing is, it's great to have a horse trader in the beginning of your hand, but if you draw one later on, you know, it's worthless.
Yeah.
So the horse trader is not nearly as good as I thought it was at the beginning of the game, right? I thought the horse trader would be a good defense against the dark arts.
Well, it's worth 3 points though, either way, right? I mean,
It
it's
doesn't
worth-
have any plus actions, and you have
Right.
to discard 2 cards. It's not,
Right, but maybe you don't have
Not-
2 cards at the, when you,
not a very good card other than the whole, like, defense against
the dark cards.
discarding down to 3 kind of thing.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Discard down to 3. I'm already at 3.
Down to 3, huh?
Your horse traders. That's a real good horse trader's turn.
Am I allowed to play this?
Yeah. Wait.
I drew it from the
Oh, wait a
horse
minute.
trader thing.
Maybe I'll,
The start of your next turn, +1 card, and return this to your hand.
I assume.
So is that still at the start of my turn?
Oh, that is a good question.
Is it in the rules, do you think?
what's that now?
Wait a minute, it's in this one, isn't it? I have the rules for that, because it's not in any of these.
I don't, what's, he's playing a clerk.
Well, I didn't have this clerk at the start of my turn. I wanna know if I can play it free, because I
Like-
got it from the horse trader. Like, the horse trader is at the start of your turn, draw a card.
If you have multiple at the start of your turn effects, you choose the order.
Oh,
Uh,
what do you mean, I choose the order? I guess, so it does count at the start of my turn.
these include
Okay.
currently duration, reserve, and print. A player's turn starts when the previous player's turn ends. You don't have to play any cards ever on your turn.
I think it seems to count, as far as I'm concerned, unless it says you have to have it in your hand before the turn starts. For it to be played at the start of the turn?
All at the start of your turn things must be done before you play a card.
Okay,
Uh,
I'm still good, I'm still in the clear.
but you can think of start of turn like a mini phase that happens before the action phase on your turn.
Alright.
Yeah,
I'm
I would
playing.
say that is a legitimate.
How did you come by it? This is a-
Well, I had the horse trader at the start of your turn,
Oh.
you take these and draw.
Oh, I see.
And then I play this at the start of my turn.
That makes sense.
I think it's fair. Alright.
If you can play multiple start of turn things, and like you got that into your hand before you started playing, then yeah, that makes sense. I see nothing wrong with it.
Use my die shuffle.
You're starting to get down there. Your sentries are doing work.
Starting to get down there.
Alex is
But
about to
my
start
deck
playing
quality-
his entire deck.
My deck quality is not very good. That's my problem at this point.
Yeah, that is the problem.
I don't have like platinums in my
Oh,
deck like
you played
guys
a-
do.
You played a clerk, by the way, so
Oh, okay.
in response,
That's fair.
I'm evading taxes.
I'm gonna trash this.
Wow, Alex is trashing silver. Write that down.
It's
Put a mark on the thing. Alex trashes the silver.
look, it's the play when you don't want your hand getting bogged down and you'd rather play all of your gold in grand markets and horse traders and clerks.
Right.
I like that the skirmishers are like, oh, we're upgrading our bureaucracy with more clerks. I guess we better go fight somebody, right?
All right, I've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll take another grand market.
Try
Well,
that.
I mean, Arthur can get 2 colonies a turn.
I need a,
For a colony and a skirmisher.
I need
every
a
turn.
shuffle, please.
Yeah, that's the plan.
But maybe I can get 2nd place.
I'm sure you'll get second place, because my situation is pathetic. Pathetic.
Why don't you get some fairgrounds? Because, you know, look at this person. Look at this person in the fairgrounds. They also look a little pathetic.
Wow.
They do look pathetic.
If you're feeling pathetic, get
I
a
mean,
fairgrounds.
They should be happier since there's a fairground. I mean, like,
I
they're the
know.
only person at the fairgrounds.
Yeah, it looks
what
like-
kind of fair is that?
It looks like she's visiting
There
a
should be a little
cemetery
kid with
or
a
something.
balloon or something.
Yeah.
I don't know if they had balloons back then. No, they didn't in medieval times. What did they have? When they had those little things on sticks, the little twirly gigs.
Yeah.
Whirligigs. Maybe.
I feel like a whirligig is something that like turns on a axle.
It does, a pin.
Yeah.
Turns on a pin.
Right, but
So I'll just call it like a pinwheel.
Alex was talking about a streamer.
So I needed another
No,
card,
I'm talking
right?
about the little piece of paper that gets twisted so that when you go through the air, it spins.
Oh, that type of whirly. Okay,
Is that called a whirligig? I have no idea.
I doubt it.
Pinwheel, right?
Pinwheel.
Look up what a whirligig is. You have a phone.
I don't want to. And I actually don't have a phone.
What?
It's downstairs.
Oh. Well,
Okay, you wanna leave those?
my four reaction deck is not quite as
Okay, so,
performative as I wish it would be.
you've been audited.
No, I haven't. I'm still away in
I haven't either.
other
You
dominions.
can't audit horses. Look at these guys. You can't audit those guys.
I'd like to look at their records. Well, they're away on business.
I'm just gonna discard this. Well, I guess I haven't been actually attack card botted. Eventually, there won't be any skirmishers left.
Mhm.
Actually, this game is almost over.
It's getting there, yeah.
Someone can like buy some surprise victory cards and then end the game real quick. You know, that would be like a stunning victory.
Right.
It's not gonna happen because Arthur already has more victory cards than anybody else. But
Yeah.
3 and 3.
Hmm.
3 and 3.
We need that card that limits the amount of action cards you can play. What one was that?
That was in the
You could only play like
Forts.
one. You could
I
only
think
play
it
like
was-
one copy of any action card or something. It was a duration card. While it was out, people could only play one copy of an action card or something.
Yeah.
Or was it two? It might have been two.
No, it was one, I'm pretty sure, yeah. I mean, why would you let it,
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and a lot of buys. So I got 6 left.
Mark can get you a buy. Alright, so I will discard that. I'll take this
And I need this shuffled.
and this. I'll play this. And then I'll play this. I'll play this.
In response to your skirmisher, I have one of these out.
I have a horse trader, do I get to play it now?
Well, you get to set it aside.
Set it aside, I get to set it aside for the next turn, right?
Yep.
Does it keep me from having to
Get
discard?
clerked. It keeps you from having to get clerked.
Do I have to discard down to 3? No, not yet, right?
Unless he buys a, unless he buys an attack card.
Hmm.
I'm not sure that was actually a good idea. I have to count how much money I have here. 1, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, it probably was an alright idea, but I'm gonna take this profits.
That's the only,
What,
okay.
did you buy both?
He didn't buy, he
Modified
modified
the
the
clerk.
clerk.
Oh, he modified.
Alright, instead
Alright,
of
there's one pile gone now.
instead of doing documents, we'd like you to just sell things.
Don't you get to take your horse trader?
Yeah, pick up your horse trader and draw a card.
Oh, but how does he didn't go, he didn't draw, he didn't
What do you mean?
discard down to 3.
Oh, did you?
Arthur made you discard down to 3.
Oh yeah.
It's all right,
Okay. Now you pick up your horse trader and draw one.
oh, right, okay. Okay, so. Okay. Gonna go for the 3.
Not a single horse trader.
You don't get to play that hand anyway.
You're gonna end the game?
Probably.
What? We're gonna end the game now?
I mean, not on
Might-
your
you
turn.
might as well, yeah. I mean, you do have more.
I mean, you could end
Dad
the
could
game.
buy a colony and then he would get second place.
Yeah, that's true.
That would hurt. Last place 2 weeks in a row. Let's go to Talisman next week. I'm the only one with the patience to play a whole game of Talisman. Arthur will rage quit halfway through.
Well,
Dad will say, I need to go and take a nap.
it won't really be a rage quit. It'll just be like, this is an hour and a half in. That's about when we end Dominion games.
No, he'll say something about, oh, you're role playing your evil alignment.
Oh.
That's what I'm doing.
Wait a minute. I have to discard 2?
Yep.
Oh.
Discard 2.
Dad does.
What?
Well,
he plays the horse
play it,
traders.
if I play it, I do.
It's
Yeah.
the downside of horse
Yeah,
traders.
it's not a great card.
It's niche and nice in this game when you get it in your hand.
Well, it's nice in a game where every single turn someone's going to play an attack card for sure.
Oh.
Especially one that makes you discard down to 3. I mean, that's just like a no-brainer. But yeah, I mean, probably should have bought more of those earlier.
You were the only one who managed to get a double horse trader turn.
I did buy a horse trader at the beginning because I
Sucks.
thought it
There's
would
no
be
way I
helpful,
can get 11, but I can get 9 anyway I play it.
That's what I did. But you still have you still have one of these estate things, so you are going to get second place.
Start of my turn, I have 2 clerks. Skirmisher. Okay.
I think I still have all of my estates. Maybe I got rid of one.
What? Really?
My sentries have been even worse than yours.
Innkeeper. 3.
Yeah. I think I have more centuries than you, though. Well, you bought a few of them at the beginning of the game.
So am I clerked twice?
No.
What?
Oh, you can only be clerked once.
Yeah.
Huh.
So, but I do have to discard a card? Or does it go back on my deck? I can't remember.
One of them, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Goes on your deck. Yeah.
Well, it doesn't.
Are you gonna buy the last cards? You just want to know how many points you have. Just play it out.
There you go.
Three and 3. Alright, so for 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22.
Yeah, just get 2 colonies. It's fine. You don't have to end the game.
Or you could just end the game.
I want
Wait,
to
wait,
get
wait.
second
22.
place.
And,
No,
One
yeah,
estate.
I suppose you could. After you won. You don't have to buy an estate to pad your point score. Nobody's keeping track of the stats.
I get to add it at the end of, when I finish editing this, I get to add final score 31 instead of,
That's 6.
I have 8. Woohoo! So what'd you get, Arthur?
31.
That's humiliating. Okay, 1 to 5 interest.
0.
3.5.
-0.
Alex, are you telling me how much
That's a
West Dominion is getting in points?
Probably
Would like to
more
know.
more than either of us.
32 actually.
You got rid of all of your estates. Dad got rid of one of his estates, and I got rid of all 3 of mine. So, 7. I do want a clean table. Alright.
That was the first question.
So my second question is, how do you explain your win?
I got really lucky with sentries, and I got really lucky with having a good enough start that I could cause you guys not to be able to catch up with skirmishers.
You know, you don't have to be modest. Tell us what you really think.
You really,
Well,
really-
you guys decided to go into these, like, play one a turn clerk and horse traders early, and they're not that good
I want to
early.
say that
Kind of.
innkeeper,
You want one of them early, but
The innkeeper was not that great.
yeah.
you want, like, one of them early, and then
She promised a lot.
Arthur had the most.
I did. I had, like,
Innkeepers at the end.
3 or 4 of them.
I got rid of mine.
Yeah. Well, the thing about innkeepers, right, is you have to know exactly.
They're better at the end of the game than at the beginning of the game, probably.
Well, they're also really a lot better if you have card advantage in your hand. Like, if you have more than 5 cards.
If you dumped off all of your coppers and whatnots. And see, I didn't have, I always had coppers, so I couldn't buy the grand markets. Whereas you had apparently dumped all your coppers, so you were buying, and, well,
Yeah.
you weren't even using money.
I wasn't.
I
That,
think he,
It was a trade economy.
yes, it was definitely a trade economy. And that was kind of key, but to get to the trade economy, you have to buy the cards that allow you to trade economy.
Well,
So.
Well, that was actually
horse
not
traders
that
and
hard.
clerks
The
and
horse
so on.
traders and the clerks were really good for that. And then once you had that going, you could start getting your grand markets and skirmishers. But I mean, the thing with the innkeepers, right, is it's okay as a +1 card, +1 action. Like, you're never going to say, I have an innkeepers,
Yeah.
this is terrible, I would rather have a better card.
Yeah.
Because it just turns into a different card. And then,
My final
If-
question is,
well, no, and then if you have at least 3 cards you can dump in your hand, which you have to have a hand of bigger than 3 cards and have been
yeah,
filling it up with bad
Yeah.
cards with draw, then it's good. If you have a hand with 6 bad cards, then it's really good. But we didn't have enough card draw for that to be a thing.
so my last question is there enough wine downstairs, do you think, for me to forget this game?
I do. I think so.
Yeah, that's probably likely. But here's the problem, Dad.
Yeah,
If you wake up tomorrow
yeah,
and say, man, what even happened with that Dominion game? You're going
Yeah.
to say, I can just check YouTube.
oh, yeah,
I think you're too old to drink until you forget.
you're right.
That's
You're
probably true as well.
Too wise
I would
to
forget
do that.
to do that, probably.
Well,
Why don't
also,
we just turn the camera on my painting? I think I might be almost done with it, and then we can do something useful with this interview. You can
Yeah.
tell me what I need to finish.
I think it's nice.
well,
The sky colors are a little bit
I'm just going to hit the
I
button
think they
now.
clash a little bit, but maybe that's part of the
What do they clash with?